Let's get into some value dogs. John, last week, you, my friend, go 2-1. You are officially, I think it's 20-22 on the season. I just had to look at my notes. Sorry, 20-22 on the season. You are 2 games below 500. And the underdogs.
I thought you were going to say you crossed 500 for the first time.
You were a perfect week away. You were a perfect week away. Underdogs on the season are at 48.5%. I think you're right there. I think you're sitting pretty at around 48.5%.
Okay.
Last week, underdogs go 8-5. I went 1-2. So I am now 16-26. My Cowboys plus 5.5 against the Bengals was tough. Your Seahawks pick was right on the money. Good job by you.
You just got to remember the Venmo's John-Carry12. You can send that 20 whenever you feel ready.
That's his social. He's been not saying at the end of these segments.
Bro, if fans want to Venmo me, you can comment anything you want if you're sending me cash. I'll respond to anything. Send me a penny. I don't care. Yeah, no, it was a good week last week. Bears kind of screwed me a little bit. That was my one miss.
You and us both. I sent you that picture of them after the first half. It was like 300 yards to 4.
Yeah. The most disastrous half in Bears history. They actually had a decent second half, honestly, but not enough to cover the spread. That's funny. That Bears game was so bad, and it was the one I really remember like standing on. I thought I went 1-2 this week. I didn't even realize I finished 2-1.
I was checking out because I had to write down and check what you went last week, and I was like, man, you were like, that Bears game is a lock, and I was like, you were like, if we could lock this, I would, and I was like, Jesus, looking back at that,
we were talking about doing a new segment where we do like, let's do locks. It counts double. Glad we didn't decide to implement that last week.
Yes. Oh. Well, anyways, with that being said, we're coming in. I am down 4 games right now, four whole games. So we've got 3 weeks to make it up. We'll see how this one goes. You want first pick, or do you want me to take first pick?
I know what I want, so I'll let you go.
All right. I'm going to take, with my first pick of the Sound of Seattle Week 15 Value Dogs, Costco sponsor us, the Steelers plus 5.5 against the Eagles. I think this Steelers team is for real. I think this Eagles team is also for real. I think it's going to be a very just good game that's going to be settled by a field goal. 5.5 points is a lot. George Pickens might not be playing, but at the same time, it's like this Steelers team has done totally fine without him for the last couple weeks offensively, so I don't think that should change too much. And the Steelers defense is for real. I think this could go down as like a 28-24. Steelers still cover. Steelers could win. Like, they're that good. So I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, I don't have the Eagles' schedule in front of me, but I'm quite confident that this Steelers team is the best defense this Eagles team will play all year.
Yeah.
I think they're in for a bit of a rude awakening. There's been a lot of, they're on this awesome 9-game win streak, the Eagles are, but there's been a lot of, rumblings from that locker room. And I think if they do not come very correct, they might run right into the mouth of a monster here, with TJ Watt and this excellent Steelers defense. They have not really allowed any running game to do much of anything to them. They limited Derrick Henry in a major way.
Was that a dog?
Sorry about that. Here, we can just pause for a sec.
No,
we're watching my parents' dog. They're out of town. They're down in Mexico. Joey, what's your deal, man? Come here.
I'm keeping this in the pod, by the way.
This is important. Joey, come. Come here. Come here. Come here.
See, this is the YouTube content we've been needing.
Yeah.
There he is. There he is. The rare animal content.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good fellow, this one.
What a lad.
You gonna be quiet?
Is he upset that you've been talking past his bedtime of 8:30?
No, I think some neighbors moved upstairs. Stay quiet, huh? We're recording content here, bro. Okay. Sorry about that.
No worries.
But yeah, this Steelers defense really limited Derrick Henry when they met. I expect a similar, treatment to Saquon Barkley, and I am not sure that Jalen Hurts is ready to dice up this secondary. So I think that's a great pick. I like the Steelers a lot. I'm going to let you have it, though. You've been so ice cold.
Look at you.
I don't want to put my hands on anything you're touching. Instead, I'm going to start my week by dropping a guarantee, a Charles Barkley guarantee. The Bears plus 6.5 against the Minnesota Vikings.
Jesus Christ. I've got this one too.
Oh, damn it. I was like, it couldn't possibly happen twice. No, honestly, I like this one a lot. Bears played awful last week. They played awful. I'm not going to beat around the bush. They had 3 yards of total offense at half.
Yeah.
They're not going to play that bad again. I truly don't believe they will. I think it was a weird game. They just fired their coach. It was not the emotional boost I think we thought it might be. But they got things going late. Caleb Williams had 2 late touchdowns to Rome Odunze, which our Washington fans love to hear. I still believe in this defense in particular and this offense's upside. 6.5 points is a lot of points. It's a division rival. These teams know each other. I do not expect a blowout. And I'm ready to be hurt again.
So 2 things. One, the last time these 2 teams played, the spread was 3.5 points, and the Bears still covered. Granted, it was late game heroics by Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze to keep that one within 3 points, and I believe it went to overtime, if I'm not mistaken, or right up to overtime.
No, it did. It went to overtime, and they lost on a field goal in overtime.
Gotcha. Okay. And then the second thing is, John, this is the 7th time I think you've picked the Bears this season. I've got my notes all written down.
Let's go. See, this is the good stuff.
I think you're 3-3. I think this is the game that's going to decide whether you're 500 or not.
Last Bears pick of the year, baby. This is what I'm going to settle it right here.
So this is going to be a big week for you and me. I'm taking the Bears as well, plus 6.5. I know you don't want anything that I have, but I'm doing it. I have to. I can't stray from my gut.
Get your dirty hands off my Bears. No, I'll let you have it. Okay, do you want to give us your third? Do you want me to give my second?
You go for your second.
A little more drama that way. Gosh, I don't really want to. Shit. Yeah, I'll take the Hawks plus 2.5 against the Packers.
This is my other line.
No, god damn it.
It's okay. I'll swap. I have a fourth one if we need to.
Okay, so take a different one. You son of a bitch. No, you can have this one. I don't want to.
No. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Honestly, I'm not even in love with this line. I would like it a lot more.
There's a lot of not comfortable lines, I think, this week.
Yeah. But yeah, the main thing is I think our defense is better than the Packers, and we're at home, and it's going to be a bigger game for us than it is for them. I think the Hawks win. So 2.5 points. Give it to me.
Yeah, I like the Hawks in this game. I think it's going to be a fun one, but I will let you have it because I am going to take your Indianapolis Colts plus 4 at the Broncos. The Colts are still fighting for a playoff spot, as crazy as it is. They're 6-7 on the season. The Broncos, I believe, are 8-5. So a tough matchup, and the Colts have looked kind of better as of late, kind of worse, like in different facets of their game. They've been unable to really get Jonathan Taylor going, it feels like, at least for the last little bit. I don't know. I haven't seen anything from him. And then Anthony Richardson has had, he's hot or cold every single week. So I like the plus 4 line. There's not a lot of lines that are above three points. And I like to take the above 3 points if you're going to take somebody as an underdog. Unless you think they're going to win, obviously. But above 3 points, and this game I feel like is going to be close. That's at the end of the day what I think this is going to be the one.
Yeah, these are 2 teams whose strength are their defenses. Whenever you have that type of matchup and you're getting more than 3 points, that's I think a really smart way to pick these. So I like that pick a lot. Colts have been playing a lot better late. Anthony Richardson has looked much better since retaking his job from Joe Flacco. And the Broncos are just completely enigmatic. Like, they will either dominate this game or they will lose horribly or it'll be close. And 2 out of those 3 options you win. So I think that's a perfectly reasonable line. 2 good defenses. It'll be interesting to see what Bo Nix can do to prove us wrong yet again. Okay, with my third and final pick, gosh, is it so crazy that I don't think either one of us are taking the Bills plus 2.5? Like, they might be the hottest team in football right now, but I just don't want anything to do with Detroit, man.
Dude, it might be crazier that there's a 16.5 point line and neither of us are taking it.
Yeah, Giants plus 16.
Giants plus 16.5 against the Ravens is crazy.
Well, the reason for that is this is a huge game for the Ravens. They need this win because their schedule's tough down the stretch. So they have to eat up on this Giants team. Great news for us Derrick Henry fantasy owners. We're hoping for for a big show. But
hopefully he goes down, or not goes down, but comes out after the first half and they're up 20.
Agreed. That's what we're all hoping for. Also wish I could have taken the Rams +3 against the Niners. They obviously won tonight. I swear to God, I would have taken that line.
I was literally, as I was like getting everything set up for this earlier, I was like, I would love to take the Rams right now, but we can't.
Those are my two darlings of underdog fantasy all year. Bears, Rams. No more than 5 letters. That's what I'm talking about. Instead, I'm going to go a little off the beaten path. I'm going to take the New England Patriots +5.5 against the Arizona Cardinals.
Going with my old classic. I feel like I've picked the Patriots a lot this year.
They've been one of yours. They've been one of yours for sure. And that's part of the reason your record is what it is. But this is the week that the exception proves the rule. Their offense is looking better every week. Drake May, Bill Simmons is obsessed with him. So maybe he's another
the second coming.
Another Mac Jones, or maybe he's actually good. But their defense is really good. They're kind of one of those teams that's just a complete unknown, which kind of just makes them hard to like game plan for. It's part of the reason that the Panthers have been doing better in recent weeks is people are just like, oh, we got the Panthers. Let's just show up. And then the Panthers play well. I think the Patriots can have a similar thing happen. And to your point, it's a lot of points. We've taken, of all the lines this week, we've taken 4 of the top 6 lines.
In terms of total points, yeah.
Yeah, in terms of points given. And I think that's the right way to do this. Nobody wants to bet on the Patriots, which means Vegas will make it so. Give me those 5.5.
Yes. Yeah, I think this week was a weird, just general lines week. I think Vegas is trying to still figure it out, like trying to figure out who's really playing for it, who's not really trying each week. Like, it's a tough one. I was going to say the Panthers, if the Panthers were plus any points against the Cowboys, I would have taken them. Like, the Panthers have looked that good. Yeah,
especially
so the fact that they're -3 right now, that's both crazy and makes a lot of sense. But it's crazy that the Panthers, at the beginning of this season, we thought they were going to be 1-16.
Yeah. And we also thought the Cowboys might be good. Boy, were we wrong on both accounts. I think it's not crazy at all, because if I want nothing to do with the Cowboys +3. Like, no, thank you. That's my rancid dog of the week right there.
Shout out our boy Will. He's a Panthers fan. He's been having a great little turnaround for this season.
Let's go, Will. Love to hear it.